What's up guys, it's me, Yi Vaz, here with another video. Hey you, young guy, single, maidenless, you got no women in your life, and you're trying to get a woman, but you're a Christian, so you don't want to be like the world, how they get women, and be red-pilled like Andrew Tate. No, you don't want that. You're a Christian man, you want to be a pious man, you want to have one woman for marriage, and this woman to be a Christian. But you're on some down times, you can't really find a woman, and every time you try, it seems like it ain't working. Well, this video hopefully will help you because I am for 5 months now, so why don't I share you guys 5 tips that might help you out to get, a girl. So let's hop right into it. Look guys, number 1 tip, this should be an obvious one and you probably got hit over the head so many times with this advice. Find a Christian woman. You gotta remember, you're a Christian man. You should be with a Christian woman, not trying to get some girl from the world, okay? Let's think about it, the moral implications of it all. Let's say you go find a girl from the world, well, she doesn't have the same moral level as you as a Christian. So if you guys get into conflict, you guys won't have the same moral measure to look up to try to resolve that conflict, which leads to many fights and many disagreements and you know the rest. And that doesn't mean you won't have any arguments with a Christian woman, but at least at the end of the day, you both know who reigns over both of your lives. You guys can look up to God to see who is the perfect morality, who has the perfect morals, which is God, Jesus. You guys can both look up to that instead of looking up to, oh, well, society deems as right, or what society says is right. No, you guys look up to God. Please don't give me this.
I can convert her.
Convert nada. You're not gonna do anything. You're not gonna convert no damn freaking girl from the world, because I know you ain't doing that. You're trying to get a girl from the world to go, and you know what you're gonna do. I know what you're gonna do. Don't think you fooling me. I know you want to get a girl from the world because those girls from the world got some experience under their hands. That ain't right, I'm telling you. So why don't we get in some Bible in here? Why don't we turn to 2 Corinthians? Do not be unequally yoked with unbelievers, for what partnership has righteousness with lawlessness, or what fellowship has light with darkness? So don't be trying to get some girl from the world. Find yourself a woman of God, all right? A woman of God is what you need, not some girl from the streets.
She belongs to the streets.
If she belongs in the streets, you do not belong in the streets. You belong in the pews of the church, trying to find a girl, okay? In the choir. That's what you deserve to be. You need to find a girl in the choir. A good woman is a woman that will point you to God. And when a woman points you to God, that's when you know she's the one. Look, I know, communication, us guys, is the worst. We suck at telling our feelings or talking and trying to communicate how we feel. We suck at that. But if you're trying to find a good girl, you need to know how to communicate with her, okay? You can't be just some hermit in the corner not knowing how to communicate with any girls. And I'm not talking about, oh, you gotta know how to rizz up some girls. That's not what I'm talking about here. I'm just talking about talking to girls in general.
What do you like? All right, what? All right, so
Think about it, guys. They're just humans. They're just human beings of the opposite gender. It's not that big of a deal. You can talk to a woman. If there's one thing I do know about women, which I don't know too much because I'm a man, but if there's one thing I know about women is that they like a man who knows what he's talking about, who knows what he wants in his life. So if you can communicate, all right, something in your life, you can communicate a future in your life of what you want to do in life, and you can communicate it well to a woman would appreciate it and actually really like that in a man. And most women do that, right? Most Christian women like how men put their foot forward and know how to communicate their future and their goals in their lives. Let's just say you ask her on a date, or you want to know something about her. Just be upfront. Just be confident. Just go up to her and ask. It shouldn't be too complicated, oh my goodness, how do I talk to this girl? How do I do this? Oh, I'm very nervous. I'm very nervous. No, just be upfront. Just be confident. Like, hey, look, you want to go on a date? And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. There is a bunch of God-fearing women in the sea, all right? So you shouldn't be worried about it. And if it's something you want to know about her, just be upfront. Like, hey, do you like this? Or do you like that? And usually a woman will be okay with answering that question. This is where the Riz comes in. Don't be a brute about it, please. You gotta ask with some charm.
Hey there, baby.
You gotta be confident. It's like, hey girl, or hey, whatever your name is, you talk to her a little bit, and because you're probably friends, associated, you know her a little bit. But I'm thinking about, we go on a date here on this day. What do you think about it? I'll pick you up. Don't worry about paying. Be confident. If he says no, that's fine. You can be friends, your girl from church. Just don't keep pressing on her, all right? If she says no and you can see there's no interest, don't keep pressing on it, okay? Just move on. And also, guys, please don't be some lone wolf stoic guy that's, I'm a lone wolf and I want to be all by myself. No, you're not. You're not some lone wolf, some emo guy who thinks you're in an edit and you want to be some guy that saves the whole world. That's not you. Look, a God-fearing woman loves a man that takes charge and is very transparent with what he believes and who he is. And look, trust me, I'm married. I know this, okay, guys? This is a problem I've seen with many young Christian men. Many young Christian men are trying to find girlfriends. Don't try to find a girlfriend. Try to find a wife, all right? Don't try to find a girlfriend so you can test the waters and know how to riz her up so you can use it on another girl, or you're just dating her because you're like, oh, well, let me see if this is gonna work. No, okay? Don't just try to do that. That's just playing with the emotions of the other person, which is wrong. You shouldn't be playing with somebody else's emotions. And two, when you try and talk to a girl, you want to look at characteristics and also things that she does that a wife would do, right? A God-fearing wife, a Christian wife would do. You can't just be trying to look for a girlfriend who can kiss better than this girl. Like, let's be completely honest. Who cares if she's a better kisser, right? If she's a better kisser, but the other one actually is better at everything else, it's a no-brainer. You gotta stop thinking with your head and you gotta start thinking with your head, okay? Just look, the point for us men, we're supposed to look for a Christian relationship that will lead to marriage, all right, which is courting. See, me and my wife, we courted for about 8 months before we even started dating because we wanted to see if we were the right match for each other for marriage. And that dating phase was just waiting for an opportunity for example, me or her, so we can be somewhat financially stable and be done with all schooling, so then we can get married. But it was that courting phase is when me and her decided, you know what, we are meant for marriage. And we didn't go out by ourselves. We always had a chaperone, all right, velhinha, as it says in the Brazilian church. We didn't kiss. The max we would do was like hold hands or a side hug. It was like the basic of the basic. We didn't do anything like crazy, okay guys? Because God intended us to get married. He intended for man and woman to be married, not man and woman to just date and get experience and then, okay, we're done with each other because I just got the experience I needed and then go off and, try to find another woman. It's not great. It's not good. It's not healthy for both of the people's mindsets, right? It might be emotionally damaging to you as the individual for dating someone for so long. Also, the woman would be emotionally damaging. It's just not what God intended. God intended for man and woman to be married, not to be dating around a bunch of women. So once you find a woman who actually wants to get married, you hit the jackpot, all right? You got 777. You did it. You got a woman who wants to get married, not a woman who wants to date, not a woman who wants to go and play around and test the waters or friends or benefits. No, if you find a Christian woman who wants to get married, you should throw up everything away and go seek that woman, okay? Look guys, if you're a firm believer of good looks don't actually matter and it's all about the personality, you need to shut up, okay? Because it does matter. And I'm not talking about the woman. I'm talking about yourself, all right? I'm talking about yourself as a man. Because the problem is I see a lot, in this generation especially, is that they want to dress up like they don't even care anymore. They could care less how they dress up. And I'm telling them, look, and you probably look like this, all right? If you look like that, you really need to fix yourself. Stop trying to dress up like an Edgar or a hooligan or like some gangster. Like, come on, you can't be dressing up like that. Try to dress up normally. Some jeans, some sneakers, you know, a good looking shirt, fix your hair. Stop having the mushroom head. Like, that's getting annoying already. The amount of times like I'm considered young. I'm only 23, yet I'm seeing people like a couple years younger than me dress up like they're 15. How? Of course you're not gonna get some girl. You dress up like you're still in freshman year in high school, and you're trying to impress a girl? Please fix yourself, man. Like, you really think you're gonna get any attention if you treat yourself like that? You gotta dress up a little bit better. When you're going to church, that's where you should especially try to dress up, not just for, you know, for a woman. You should dress up for the Lord, right? You should actually take church seriously and not dress up like it's some pajama party that I be seeing sometimes. If you want to go all out, go wear a suit and a tux or a blazer. Then you'll get some attention. All right, I'm just letting you know. I'm not saying that that's a good thing. Like, yeah, you should go seek out attention. That's not the point of church. But I'm just saying, when you look good, some girls start to notice, all right? That's all I'm saying. You know, you may not have the best looking face. If you got some good style, you know, girls can appreciate that. They'll like that in a man, all right? If there's anything you get out of this video, anything at all, it's this. Be content with the Lord. I know you're trying to find a girl or find a woman to get married, and that's a good thing, but that should not be the number one focus in your life. The number one focus in your life should be God. Is to glorify Him and enjoy Him forever. If your focus is just trying to find a girl, and look for a girl, go to other churches just to look for a girl, or go and try to talk to DM girls all the time, and you ignore your duties of being a Christian, of praying, reading, looking to God, having a relationship with Him, then forget about everything I said and just focus on this last one, because this is the one that really matters. If you start to put pursuing a girl, or even if you find a girl, if you put her in the spot of where God is supposed to be, you're going to ultimately fail in your life. You should never, ever put a woman in the spot of where God is supposed to be. It's going to ruin your life. So guys, just be content with God. Even if you can't find a girl, or if you do find one, just remember, God is the number one in your life. He is the Lord and Savior of your life. And you should focus your attention on Him, because He will give you true joy. He will give you true happiness. Not any woman, not any man. If you're a woman watching this, it's only God. God will give you true happiness. He gives true salvation, not some woman, not some man. So that's all I have for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you like more videos, why don't you click that subscribe button? Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as I always say at the end of my videos, God bless, and see you later.